Hello, this is Mark from Superagates.com, and today we're going to be cutting some Laguna Agate. Laguna Agate is the most beautiful agate in the world. It comes from Mexico. I collected my Laguna Agate years ago. It should be fun cutting, and I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks again, Mark from Superagates.com. These are the Laguna Agates from Mexico that I've chosen to cut today. Some of them show some color, and that color is an indication of what might be inside. Typically, I've found Laguna Agate to have a low yield, but when it does yield a good stone, it's really pretty. So I've chosen enough nodules here that I think at least one will come out nice. Fun to cut. Expensive rough, but fun to cut. Thanks for cutting along with me. Okay, the first cut. Pretty little agate. It does have flaws. With Laguna Agate, the yield is pretty low. You get good agate, but there's cabs in that. This nodule showed some agate patterns, nothing broken to tell you where to cut. Oh, it's a decent little agate there. Beautiful stone. I like agate. Here's a small stone. It shows agate all around, and there is agate inside. Beautiful agate. Not a lot of color, but beautiful agate. Okay, let's see what we've got in this nodule. It shows a little agate there. Oh, I like that. Look at that pair. That is sweet. A little eye in there. Contrast. Very nice cut. Love it. Now here's a solid nodule that shows nice color agate here. Let's see what we've got. Garbage. Nothing but garbage. That last nodule was a little disappointing, but that's how cutting Laguna Agate is. This one I don't have any indication that it's going to be good. Oh, look at that. And that's why you cut Laguna Agate, to get agates like that. You might cut 10 that were garbage, and the next one could be beautiful. Super. Another nodule that shows good potential, little color there all around. Has sort of a busy pattern. It's not exactly what you look for, but in its own way, it's sort of cool. Little agate patterns throughout it, sort of a shotgun effect. I do like unusual. This one I had no idea what it was going to be like. It looks like it might be sort of junky inside. Oh, now that is a nice colorful agate. Isn't that pretty? Color like that in stone is hard to imagine. What a beautiful agate. Here's that big nodule that we just cut. Little agate there, little agate there. Well, it's pretty. It'd be better if it's edge to edge, but by golly, that's a pretty stone too. Have to like Laguna. Here's another one with no indication. We cut it the long ways to try to get the biggest face. If you cut it that way, you get a bigger face. Well, we've got a floater in here. Of course, this half is much better than that. It's not too bad. You can see the depth in there. When polished, that might be pretty cool. And finally, the last agate that we have here, it shows agate here, 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 all around. It doesn't show much. Oh, the best for last. Look at that. That is a gorgeous Laguna agate. I love to cut Laguna agate. That is great. Okay, so these are the Laguna agate that we cut today. The Laguna agate comes from Mexico. Lagunas are gorgeous agates, but cutting Laguna, you don't get the same results as if you're cutting Brazilian or Botswana. You get one or two out of a group that are really nice. And so in this particular cutting, I thought it turned out actually pretty good. Clearly, in my mind, this is the best agate in the group. Colorful, full pattern, just a nice stone. And I really like this one as well. Nice pink color, just a beautiful agate. This agate is quite nice. It has some matrix here that can be removed, and it will leave a gorgeous, gorgeous agate. Probably the nicest looking agate alone. And then we have, this one isn't too bad either. You know, a nice colorful agate. Getting color in an agate is a difficult thing unless you've got some of the nicer agates in the world. Another decent one. Even this is somewhat interesting. And then, of course, we have those that didn't really produce much of anything, and that would be something like this. This one didn't really show a lot here either. Just sort of a funky little stone. But overall, I have to say, it was fun cutting Laguna. If I could only cut one agate, it would be Laguna Agate. The only problem with Laguna Agate is the scarcity of it and the expense of the stone. It's not like cutting a Botswana that are inexpensive or common material. It's expensive stuff, but that's how you get the really pretty pieces. Appreciate you coming along today to cut some Laguna Agate from Mexico. Always have fun doing it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and subscribe. Really help me out. Thanks again, Mark from Superagates.com.